Once a year we like to try and bring people together to have a look at some thought leadership. We're looking at the idea of what do you do when you don't know what to do? We're in an environment that is very volatile, moving incredibly quickly, fairly chaotic, which is leaving people feeling vulnerable and uncertain. We think we have some interesting ideas about how as human beings and as leaders we can deal with those kind of situations, ways in which we can remain present in the face of those kind of challenges.
We do have a framework called the 6 imperatives. The idea is to help you in those moments when you feel lost, to give you some sort of structure about how you can access your creative intelligence.
The first of these imperatives is what you need to do when you realise you no longer have control, when the situation is much more complex than you first expected.
We come from a performing arts background and we think we know something about how people communicate, or perhaps how they don't communicate, how people are creative or what stops them being creative.
We create some magic and some chemistry in order for people to engage, inspire, empower their people more effectively.
We're going to spend a few minutes exploring inspiration and how that can help with a problem.
I really enjoyed the seminar today, mostly because it made me just stop and pause and think. I loved the pace of it, I loved the points that were made, I had time to reflect on them, apply them to myself, think about how I'd use them.
Can I ask you please to stretch out, to be as big as you can?
I thought it was very enjoyable. It was certainly a different way and a different medium to deliver what effectively is leadership training.
Look up further.
The thing that will stay with me and I'll take back to work is the 6 imperatives.
My favourite was reach out.
I'll be there with a love that will see you through.
Putting that song into my head will really help me remember that.
We had 2 fantastic speakers. We had Jude Kelly, who's the artistic director of the South Bank Centre, and she gave us her methodology around risk.
When I start feeling like I'm being a little bit of a coward, I'm doing things by the book, I know that I will be losing people.
And we also had Dr. Alan Knight, who's a scientist and an environmentalist, and he is a specialist in sustainability.
I don't know how to make a forest. I don't even know how to make an oak tree. But since I was about 3, I knew how to plant an acorn.
We have an amazingly talented bunch of coaches who, on a regular basis, are helping people find their voice, unlock their potential, and have a greater impact in the world.
Could you find the nearest person to you and have a brief conversation about your perspective right now on the issue that you are dealing with?
This is certainly a different way to get across some important concepts that every leader should consider.
My employees take the concepts and use them in their everyday behaviour and actions.
It's really transformed them as people.
The energy that it created and the fun and the laughter, the opened up possibilities.